I don't even know. I'm feeling a little out of sorts this morning. It's not you, it's me. I don't know, maybe it's because I need a shave. I'm glad I have that here. But I think it has more to do with my coffee situation this morning. So, I was trying to make pancake coffee, and, well, when you're eating pancakes, which are basically dessert for breakfast, you may as well just be eating chocolate cake. It has the same properties anyway. You've got your butter on the pancake, then you've got your syrup, your real maple syrup, not fake stuff, real stuff. Don't get me started on the syrup talk, but you gotta have the maple syrup and then, a dollop of whipped cream on the top. You eat it. Well, when you get all done with the pancake part, well, you've got this lake. Well, I do, because I put way too much of everything on it. Kids, don't use so much syrup. Glug, glug, glug. I'm not a great example to my children. Anyway, so you've got this lake of maple and butter and whipped cream, and you pour what's left into your black coffee. I call that pancake coffee. It's delicious. I highly recommend it. So I was trying to duplicate that. It's not the first time. I've successfully done it before. It's not hard. I'm told by my wife that if you add a little butter to your coffee, it's called bulletproofing the coffee, which, appeals to my masculine side. I like bulletproof things. I think everything that I have should be bulletproof. Just seems like the thing that, as a man, bulletproof. So, anyway, I don't know why. It's just called bulletproof coffee. And so, I have a milk steamer. I put some cream in the milk steamer, let it warm up, put just a little tiny bit of butter in, and then add some maple syrup. It's a shot of espresso. I think it's actually 2 shots of espresso. And then pour it together. It's great. Well, I took my first sip, and it was like drinking butter coffee. Like you could taste butter and coffee, and not enough syrup. So I was like, well, that's not right. I guess I'll just add some more syrup, level it out, bring the sweetness up, and now I'm drinking syrup butter coffee. Well, now we're in the weeds with it. All the ratios are off. There's no way to really fix it, but I'm still gonna try. So I add another shot of espresso. Now I've got 4 shots of espresso in there, way too much syrup, way too much butter, not enough cream. It's still not right. I'm gonna drink it. It's not what I ordered, is what I'm saying. I ordered pancake coffee, and I don't know what this is, but the barista got it wrong this time. Barrister? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna drink it, just because. I am super glad you're here to listen to that. If I couldn't just get that off my chest, I would probably just suffer all day holding my angst in over coffee. I don't know what we're doing today. I know the first thing I'm going to do is apply this machine to this face. That'll make me feel better. And choke down this coffee. Why don't you grab yourself a cup of black coffee, because you can't ruin that, and just hang out a bit, and we'll meet out on the floor, see what there is to do. It's possible I'm not going to be here next week. We might not get to hang out. You might have to hang out by yourself, or whatever you do, you know. I have vacation coming up, and I just don't, we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna get to hang out next week, but in the meantime, we'll do something this week, and yeah, I'll meet you out there. Again, super glad you're here. So I guess this is what we're gonna do. I don't know if you remember Leroy from last week, because I mean, how good is your memory? But we kind of ended up fixing a bunch of electrical gremlins, and then needing to replace this boogered up tilt, not the whole column, just this end tilt part. And I had ordered the replacement part. So this is just the piece that all the guts go in, you know, for the turn signal, and I'm guessing some of the tilt mechanism stuff goes in there. I have not had one of these completely apart before, so you and I are going to be in this adventure together. I don't know how to do it, but how hard can it be, really? Okay, so I matched this up once I got it in the mail. It looks mighty, mighty close. Well, just come in and look. Yeah, are you distracted by my smooth shave that I just got? Yeah, I know, but relax. You'll get used to it. Anyway, come look at what I'm seeing and tell me if it looks the same or not. So, again, this, I ordered it on eBay. In fact, I got the box here. It's actually a Mopar one-piece cover. I don't think they make it anymore. 1984 Dodge van with a tilt column. And I figured, you know, Dodge, to save money, would put the same tilt mechanism in their vans as they did in pickup trucks. And it looked the same, so I rolled the dice, I ordered it, and I'd say we've got a winner. I really would. It's gonna look a lot better than, you know, this nonsense. You know, it's got a little extra, whoops, it says it's got butterfingers here. It's got a little extra hole right here. But I don't know that this one didn't have that hole. It right now it's got a gaping hole where there is nothing. So I don't actually know that. Anyway, so that's the plan. That's what we're going to do today. It's pretty much the last thing we have to do on this truck, and then it goes back to its home. So, sorry, is that light behind me distracting? How about that? Now can you see my face better? Golly. Okay. Anyway, I didn't finish the coffee. I tried. I gave it my best shot. Couldn't do it. It just tasted bad. I threw it out. So, yeah, my day just getting better and better. All right, well, I guess let's get started. I'm gonna shoot some more pictures. Anytime you take something apart that you're not 100% familiar with, take pictures as you go. So when you put it back together, you don't have to rely on your brain, because the brain sometimes doesn't take that good of pictures. So I'll take pictures as I go, and then I'll just bring you in at some different points in the struggle, and we can kind of learn how to do this together. Okay. Yeah, hi, how are you? Oh. That's a cat wave, by the way. It's kind of like the, hello. Anyway, yes, Louie's in the shop with me. He's shedding all over my furniture blankets, because this is the time of year when all of his big fur just falls off of him. I don't even like to pick them up. I just get it all over myself. I'm like, it's not worth it. Then anyway, my assistant, AKA the woman I'm married to, is allergic to cats. So she can pet a cat, but she's just the dander. It's dander. It's a dander problem. Okay, so as you can see, we've got this taken apart. This is ridiculous. I didn't break this, I swear. It just came apart once I took the hardware out. So I'm gonna try to set it up in some sort of meaningful way here. Come on, there you go. All right, let's, whoop. Come on, little fella, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you, okay? Then this is the replacement, which, as you can tell, is identical in every way except, you know, this is a shadow of its former self, you know, somehow. And then this is 100% what it should be. So we're gonna slide that back on there. This is gonna be so exciting. It's just so exciting to have this looking good again. I'm even thinking of using the turn signal stock off of this, you know, because it doesn't have the cruise control. And since, you know, we've deleted on the cruise control, actually we did that when it was already deleted on, but we put a new carburetor on it and cleaned everything up, and we were slowly but surely taking out the modern amenities and making this just a hot rod. Who needs cruise control? Well, I actually love cruise control. But I mean, in a truck like this, you don't need it. You're not going on a road trip. Use the right foot. Use it liberally. Okay, I haven't decided yet, but this would clean it up a little bit if I did. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. We'll see what I decide.
Make me work, make me sweat inside, make me feel like I'm alive. Take this hurt, lady, throw it in my face. Don't let these bones slow you down. 'Cause I'm coming on strong. Grass should have looked greener. I need a true believer in this questions. You ain't giving this a chance to burn its light. 'Cause I'm coming up strong. Grass should've looked greener. I need a true believer in disguise. If I'm loving you wrong, short changing and receiving. Girl, you best believe me behind. 'Cause I'm over easy. I'm over easy. And I'm over easy tonight.
Okay. Well, I'm all dressed up because we're going to take old Leroy here for a test drive, see if the speedometer is working, just make sure everything's functioning the way it should, since we did a little bit of more wiring under the dash. But, you know, the cover turned out to be wonderful. Wonderful. My main issue, as you can see right here, there's no lever for the tilt. That's this lever. For some reason, when I took it out, these threads are stripped. I chased those threads. I think it's a 1/4 28. But I've got a tap and die coming to see if I can clean these threads up and clean those up and get that threaded in, because that's supposed to be right there. So. That's the only thing I'm waiting on, but we don't need tilt for this little exercise. Yeah, so I guess let's open the garage door here and fire it up. All right, see what we got here. No. Oh, that's so frustrating. The speedometer is not working, so the problem is going to be in the bezel itself. Oh, I have to try my turn signals, which work amazing. So I checked out the speedo gear, which was fine, and the speedometer cable went through the housing for the cruise control. So it was basically 2 cables, and since we're not using cruise control, I took that out. The cable itself was like 20 bucks, so I put a new cable in there. When I spun it, I did get some movement out of this, but I am not getting any movement out of it now. So it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, but good news is turn signals are strong, super strong. Let's try the radio. That's an AM. I don't know how to work it. How do you work it? Okay, radio works. Beautiful. Well, I love it. I call it a win, except for the speedometer. But yeah, I think probably what we have going on there is simply a I don't know, I might take it apart again just to double check the back of it, make sure that thing is pressed up in there. I don't like to be beaten, okay? I mean, I'm not saying I'm beaten. I'm saying, you know, I didn't win. Winning is fixing. Oh, man. Yeah. Everything else is really good, though. Let's see. Time. Set. No. I don't know how you set it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know how to set it. No. Oh, hour, minute. There are buttons that say hour, minute. Okay. They're the kind of buttons where you need a pen to do it, so. All right. Well, I like everything that I'm seeing. High beam. Do we have a high beam? Oh, I guess I need to do this. I don't know if this high beam switch is working. That thing is locked to the floor. No high beam. What else? Oh, wipers. Look at that. They have never worked so good before in their entire life. Well, at least in the last short amount of time. Okay. This would be a great parts truck. Yeah, I don't love the rust, but every time something gets fixed on it, it gets just a little bit better. Let's brag on these turn signals that are working. That's nice. Let's see, heat. Ooh, heat works nice. Warm? Oh, I don't know. We getting warm? I don't know where the warm's coming from. Is it from the floor? Oh yeah. Looks like we got warm. Beautiful. All right. Well, I'm just gonna probably pull that apart, or at least maybe I can reach under the dash and reach it and see if I can get it working. I had it spinning, but it could be stripped out in there so that, I don't know. I put the cable on and I turned it and I did get some movement, so. I don't know. Let me study on it a bit and I'll get back with you. Okay, I did some studying on why the speedometer still isn't working. It could be the gauge pod, but you know, I don't like being beat. So I didn't want to leave anything to chance. I did a little dive into possible issues that it could be. And one issue is that where the speedometer gear goes into the transmission, if it's not clocked correctly, it won't work. Now, I pulled it out, checked the gear, made sure it wasn't stripped out, put it back in. Maybe I didn't clock it correctly. So, let's, you wanna feel like crawling under a truck? Good, I thought so. Yeah, let's see, let's just see. I don't know. Okay. So as you can see, oh, sorry, need to bump you. Okay. Well, you're all up in my face here, aren't you? Let me make sure my cardboard is split up. This is looks a lot like cardboard, but really, it's a high dollar creeper. Yep, totally. All right, so you can see where this is holding it in. Let me pull this bolt out. supposed to have numbers on it. Okay. We're gonna loosen this up. Take this little clampy thing off. Again, don't be confused or intimidated by the technical terminologies. All right. Okay, we're just gonna lay that there. So, of course, I didn't bring a rag with me. Hang out for a second under here, because I know you love it. I'm gonna go get a rag. Okay. This is my favorite thing. Okay. Okay, so, a rag. Let's wipe this down. Yeah, no numbers. Amazing. Oh, there's the numbers. Okay, so let me just finish wiping this down. And then I'll take this clampy thingy, if I can reach it. Come on. See if I can turn this. Yeah, okay. All right, so there's two numbers. So what I'm gonna have to do is, they need to be at 6 o'clock, but there's two of them. So what I'm gonna do is trial and error. I'm gonna put that one on the bottom first. We'll go test drive. If it doesn't work, we'll twist it one more time. And, you know, see if that works. Because I don't know what so what I'm to understand is that those numbers represent what the rear end gearing is in the truck. Well, I don't know what that is without jacking it up. And so this is faster, just to turn it. Okay. All right, let's go for a drive. See if it fixed it. If it didn't, I'll do this again. I won't make you, crawl under here with me the second time. We'll just do it and then see if it works. All right, it's cold outside. It's a little nippy. All right, let's see what we got. Whoops. Whoops. Well, come on, fella. I think I gave it too much gas. Okay, well, does not seem to be working at all. All right. So. Get some speed in it. All right, so the answer is no. All right, we will see you back at the shop. And oh, there's the neighbor's dog. Yeah, we'll try this again. Take two of speedometer fix. right, check this out. Okay, so I turned it one, turned it the other, and this is what happens. See those? Those are turkeys crossing the road. See if we can see them. There they go. Wow, there's a bunch of them down there. Wow. They do like that patch of woods, I will say. The turkeys love that patch of woods for some reason. Anyway, it's just not great. I mean, it says we're going 75. It's just jumping all over the place. Yeah, so I can spin the cable under there. I took it off of the transmission, I spun it, and I kind of got the same type of jumping around. I don't love that. I feel like that's almost more irritating than it not working. I know these Dodges can tend to be a little wonky in their old age. This is not abnormal behavior necessarily for the age of the truck, but it's just not great. Cheers. Thus ends the saga of Leroy Brown. Baddest truck in the whole downtown. Badder than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Because he's bad. Bad Leroy Brown. You know, sometimes lyrics just come to me. I should write them in a notebook because that would make a great song. Yeah, just something about it, you know? Anyway, so I contacted what you saw me doing was taking the dash apart. I pulled the cable for the speedometer, lubed it really good, put it back in, tested it without the gauge pod in, and I could see it turning just freely as could be. Put the gauge pod back in, and it's needles jumping, you know. Anyway, it's a typical problem. I think there's like, if I'm reading correctly, there's like some magnets in there, and they wear out or some such thing. I don't know. It might be rebuildable. I don't know. So I reached out to the owner. He's coming tonight to pick up the truck, and I just asked him if he wanted me to leave the cable unplugged or leave it plugged in, jumping around, and he said leave it plugged in. So that is what I am doing. Yeah, so I just buttoned it all back up together, and while I was in there, I had noticed driving it around before that the heater controls were not backlit. There was no light. So I replaced the bulb in that. Well, let's see, so it was a little bonus bulb, and now all of the lights work on the dash. It just makes me happy. He didn't ask me to do that, but it literally is a 99-cent bulb and 5 seconds. It's, you know, I'll just do it because now all the lights work. I had the dash apart, now's the time to do it. So anyway, yeah, again, very, very glad that you hung out with me this week. It's going to be a couple weeks before we can hang out again because I got places to go, people to see. And then when I come back, a little teaser, I've got a brand new engine that I had built for a project that's yet to come into the shop. And I have to build that, get it ready for the dyno, and run it on the dyno. So let's do that when I get back, if you want. And we can see, we'll do some guesses on horsepower once we start, and then we'll see kind of how close it is. I know where it should be, but I don't know where it is. So anyway, we'll dive into that in a couple weeks. So until then, I hope that you're doing well and you continue to do well. And yeah, that's it. I need to get packing. I got to get the HMS going. I got to rotate tires on the HMS. I've got to vacuum it out, get it. I'm the kind of guy that cleans the vehicle completely before I take a road trip. I got to spend time with it. I want it clean. So, and then I clean it when it comes back too. So, and sometimes I clean it while I'm on the trip. It's just, whatever. It's what I do. So anyway, I got some of that stuff to do and packing. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, and yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks.